This is real, unbiased boxing talk.
Hey guys, doing your boy Unspeakable Talk. I'm here with an interview with Stanionis. Is it Stanionis? Stanionis?
Stanionis, yeah.
Okay, making sure I want to pronounce that right. All right, well, thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate it a lot. Tough nails fighter, man. I like you a lot, man. You got some power, man. And I want to come and support you, and hope people can watch and support you too. Because your English is getting better. And I think you'll be a star in America for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'll try to do my best.
Yes, sir, man. All right, my first question to you is, when did you start boxing?
I started from mixed martial arts when I was 8 years old. I did the style called Kudo. It's like MMA. You can
Oh,
do everything.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was also fighting in kickboxing, Muay Thai. I had
Okay. And
plenty of fights.
what made you come to boxing though? If you was doing that?
My mom's friend asked me if I want to try the boxing. At
Yeah.
13 years old. So I said yes. I got to the gym and I got beat up. So I was like,
Everybody says
okay, I
that.
need to try. Yeah, boxing is different. It's a lot of tough guys. So I started, and after like 2 months, I become champion of Lithuania.
Right. Yes, sir. Well, I know what she did that. Like, right now? If you had to choose in the old times, who's your favorite boxer when it comes to a name?
I like Mike Tyson. He was, when I was growing up, I was watching him. Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, also Sugar Ray. So
Yeah.
they were like my favorites.
When I saw you fight, I think his name's Bitaviv, I knew that you were gonna
But
be somebody that's Bitaviv. Your last fight you had when you won the WBA.
yes, but
Yeah, when I saw that fight, man, whew, you was tough, man. I was like, man, this guy's gonna be somebody. This guy's tough, man. He's gonna edge it out. And hey,
yeah,
look how it is now.
yeah, we don't have a like huge names in US market, so that's the problem for us. But that fight, should be for a titles. It was like big risk for both of us. He's young, I'm young. He has like 400 amateur fights, and
It's a lot of
yeah,
fights. Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm about to ask you, so if you had to choose right now before you fight Vergil Ortiz, who's your toughest fight that you fought so far?
Which I will choose
Yeah, like
which.
who's your toughest until I don't know about or still we don't know yet, but who's your toughest? Who you think when you was coming up in the ranks? Who's your toughest in your opinion?
I, I think Virgil is like toughest fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what I meant to say was like, okay, but you haven't fought Virgil yet, but who would be the
Oh, you
second?
asked
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah. Who would be the
before.
yeah
Yeah,
before?
so
Yeah, yeah.
Butaya for sure. Butaya was the
Butava, yeah.
toughest fight. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And are you currently signed? I heard you with Rafael Safera. Is that true?
What you mean?
Are you currently signed right now? You're a free agent. I heard you with Rafael Safera. Is that true?
No, I'm with Probellum.
For Bella? Oh yeah,
Pro,
Rafael Safera. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard
Probellum,
that.
Richard Schaefer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer. I thought. Yeah, Richard Schaefer. Yeah. Because I was wondering because I don't know if you was. Is there? Are they got the same entity PBC in them? Or are they the same, or it's like two different things?
It's two different things, but I'm also part of PBC family. So
Okay. Yeah. 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 And I was wondering. When you won that WBA title, man, how did you feel, man? Like, how did you feel you won that title, man?
oh, it's like a movie. When I was a kid, I was watching how the fighters when they become and they say like, and they knew it's these words was like, yeah, it's amazing because it was my dream. I knew I can achieve it, but it was like I knew boxing politics and boxing business it's
Yeah.
different, and I'm from small country, so it's yeah, I
Yeah.
was
The,
very happy.
the foreign fighters got it. They got it rough, man. And that's what I kind of hate, especially the guys in Russia. Then when you went to like, y'all gotta really do a lot. You gotta beat the guys that they think they're gonna beat you, and you gotta like show what you got to do. But still, even when you prove yourself, it's because you foreigner. They'll still judge you as, oh, this guy's just a foreigner, and this and that. But when you prove yourself and show what you can do, they respect you more. Because when I was watching, I was like, man, who is this guy, man? This dude is good. Why haven't I heard about him?
Yeah, that's true. We have to go like hard road. We don't have like any TV networks that's backing us up. Any easy route. They put us lions with lions from the first fights.
Man, that's surprising, man. But it's good that you with Richard Schaefer, so that's a good thing. But let me ask you this: with the WBA step aside situation, what was that? What was that about? You know, for the super title, what was that about?
Yeah, so it was like basically, yeah, I saw a lot of, like some networks, some podcasts, they were telling that I got,
Yeah,
I don't know, like three times step aside money or something, but
three. Whoa.
so let's make it clear. So WBA, made a tournament between Jamal James, Butaev, and me and Ugas.
Yeah.
So Butaev beat Jamal James, then Ugas supposed to fight Spence, then I was like a mandatory, and they asked, like you will fight Butaev. It's the same like tournament, but if you will win, the winner of me and Butaev will get like Spence or Ugas winner. So that was like a step aside,
Okay. And like, man, be honest with you, man, win, lose, or draw. Hey, dude, I see you like still being in there tough, man. Like I think you can really beat the hell out of, excuse my French, beat the hell out of Keith Thurman, man. And when I see you fighting, dude, your body punches, man, them liver shots, it's something serious, man. It make me just seeing, I can feel it through the TV, man. You, you hard as hell. Like, oh man, I want to be in the ring with this guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, have you ever thought on because where you from again? Said it, Lithuania. I can't pronounce it.
Lithuania.
Lithuania. Well, you know, Kavaliauskas is from Lithuania too. Have you ever tried to talk to
Yes.
him because he fought Vergil Ortiz before? You know, she get some pointers from him.
No, no, not yet. We will speak later on for sure. We are from
Yeah.
the same hometown,
Yeah. Okay.
so he's my countryman, but
Yeah.
he's living in US, I'm living here in
Okay.
Lithuania.
Yeah.
So
Kavaliauskas
we
tough,
don't
man.
meet every day.
Yeah, he can give you some good pointers on him. That was a great fight. Uh, Now I gotta ask you this. I gotta ask you this. Have you ever been quote unquote ducked?
Me like that. So you mean the other fighters didn't want to
They
fight
don't want
me?
to fight you. Yeah. Uh,
Probably yes. I don't want to, say the
yeah, I know what you're
names,
saying.
but
Yeah. Because you say a name, it's
probably
gonna
yes.
it's gonna blow up on here. They go, oh, he said.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
gonna
for
say.
sure.
Yeah, definitely,
But yeah,
man.
it's not easy to get like a fight. I'm the kind of guy. I'm very simple to manage.
Mhm.
So I said my manager, bring me any fight, I will say yes. I'm not going pick and choose because I don't like the politics of boxing,
Yeah,
and the
man.
fighters, trying be like back in the days, in all days. It
Yeah.
wasn't about the zero, Oh,
Yeah.
it's you make a good fight, everybody is happy and people are entertained and everybody's happy. But now it's different era.
Yeah, I know it's like that. It's more of a pick and choose. You know, everybody got scared because of Mayweather. You know, Mayweather made it the zero is the best,
Yes,
the zero the best.
yes,
You know, the
yes,
boxing fans have to understand that if a person lose, but guess who he lost to? Another top
yes,
legit fighter. Someone has to lose, no matter what you break it.
exactly.
It might be a draw, but who cares? As long as he fought hard and he fought tough, give the man respect. And that's what I always believe, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Def-
That's a good
Definitely,
point.
man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, well, have you ever tried to? Well, now I'm see because you at the WBA right now, the regular title, of course. I think that the reason like this fight even happened is because of that. Because when you foreign guys, you're high risk and low reward. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Yeah,
you're a good name on a resume, like oh he fought Stanionis, holy shit. You know, win, lose, or draw, he fought this dude. But it just the reward to it is just so low. And reading, when I see you myself, when I'm looking at an American audience, it still blows my mind how certain guys are just not bigger than who they are. Like it just don't make sense to me, man. Like, cause you're rock'em sock'em. People love that. We crawl all day about Devin Haney ain't got no power. He runs and all this, but you still know who he is. Then a guy like Stanionis, he's giving it what the fans want. He's a tough fighter, but you guys not supporting dude. That's why I want to come on here because the guys that watch me, we go buy tickets. We support our fighters. That's why I said like it's good that I'm seeing you, man. If you ever have a fight in Texas or a few hundred miles out, I'll definitely go out there and go buy some tickets and be like, Stanionis, man, get it, he get it. Shout out to Stanionis.
yeah.
Definitely, man.
And yeah, it
Yes,
was
sir.
like from the beginning when I was a kid, I knew I'll be professional boxing. It was like just a dream. I
Yeah.
didn't knew, but I had like a vision.
Yeah.
So because of the style, I knew that US, market likes the fighters who fights, and
Yeah.
gives the all the heart.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So I'll try, to go there and do my best, and make fans excited.
Yes, sir, man. Have you ever tried getting do you have a TikTok?
I have, but I don't use it.
Man, you should keep using that, man. You're gonna grow a big fan base. Just throw a little clips up there of you know, training, a little fight, man, because you got it, man. I'm telling you, once one of them videos hit fire, it's straight off, man. Because even
Okay.
with this fight coming up, yeah,
I'm going to US in like 2 weeks, so I'll do more media, for my fans, for my Lithuanian fans, and all around the world.
that's
So
great, man. That's great. Now I'm gonna say this: win, lose, or draw. Let's say I don't want to say that because that's overlooking somebody. Hmm. Let's say this. Let's put it like this. Let's say however this goes. No, I don't want to say that because I'm telling you, if I upload this and you say something like, "Oh, I'll do this," they go, "Wait, he said what?" They go, "Let me
yeah.
think." Okay, what would be your dream fight? Who would be the guy like? You know what? That's the guy. It can be anytime or now. Who would be your dream fight?
Anytime, so it will be, I think, Marvin Hagler.
No, no, I don't. Oh my
Yeah.
god, you
He's
guys
a
been
tough guy. He's a tough guy, and I like to go through the fire.
definitely, man. You guys would have been beating each other to all hell.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. So when you're, when did you? If I can ask this too, when did you get this call for the Vergil Ortiz fight?
The WBA made mandatory,
Mandatory, yeah.
Then I was looking what's going on. Because I'm Spence mandatory.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
a
came
whole
with
bunch of.
this, yeah, with this idea to, but it's okay. I'll defend the title, because
Yes, sir.
it's good fight. It's good fight for
Yeah.
the fans. If I'll be fan, I'll be watching this one, and I'm
Oh yeah.
buying.
We're gonna make sure we tune in, man. That's why I want to do this interview with you. We're gonna tune in for you and come watch it, man. Because hopefully I can try to get out there, man, and see y'all live. I think it's gonna be man, one of the best fights at the end of this year right now, man. Because we still almost the year's almost up. You guys can still win that top fight of the year, man. Because and I don't know if them boxers or not. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
Yes,
Yeah, that
yes, and
was
I'm the fan of the sport also. So I know UFC boxing. I follow
yeah,
boxing, not
yeah,
like other
definitely.
fighters. They
Yeah,
know a little bit. I know a lot.
yeah, that's good, man. See, I got to tell you a lot of respect, man. I like you a lot. That's why I like, man. You know what? Having him on here, a real respectful person. And you know what blows my mind too is that what I like about you foreigner guys. This is me a personal thing. Is that number them on a high horse. I've it's another guy I'm going to review too. He just beat Jose Ukasagi. His name was Vladimir Shishkin. He just
Chicken,
fought.
yeah.
Yeah, he's Shishkin. I'm about to interview Shishkin soon. And he's like, yeah, man, I'll definitely come on, man. More people that keep watching it because he seen my channel before. He know that hey, this guy goes to fights. He's out here spending the videos because I know other big interview. Hey, go share it out. This guy's gonna go fight. Let's go support the man. He's a good fighter. We all love to talk about supporting our fighters that actually fight, man. Like you put yourself through hell. Like when I'm watching your fights, I'm like, man, I hope he's all right, man, because like, anything can happen in that ring, and how
Yes.
you fight, shit, it's
Anything can
dangerous.
happen, but I made peace with everything. All scenarios, worst scenarios. I love boxing. It made me who I am, and I have everything because of boxing.
That's great, man. That's great, man. Because I know that I don't know if it's true or not. I just do like a little research. I like to ask the fighters themselves. Is it true that your mom, she was working kind of real hard for you to support the family and all that stuff? Is that true?
Yeah, I was grown by my mom grown me, so she was the only one parent. My father left us when I was a kid, so she's very hardworking woman, and she wanted everything the best for me. We didn't have
That's
like
good.
everything, a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
but I know she did everything what she could for me.
That's good, man. I was trying to do a little research on you before you got here, man, because I didn't want to be disrespectful and pronounce the name wrong, but I was like, I'm American, man, so I don't know. I was like,
No,
how I
it's
pronounce
okay,
this?
it's okay. I understand you guys. I
Yeah,
understand you guys.
yes, sir, man. But if hmm, let's put it like this, let me ask you this personally, because you don't like the politics. Of course, I hate the politics too. If dealing with the politics yourself, the issues you've been going through, has it like really held you back a lot, or not that much in your career?
A lot.
A
I
lot.
was so mad because I supposed to fight. First fight it was October. Then
Yeah.
they said it's like November. Then they say November. Then they say December, and then told me that the fight will happen in January. I was all the time in shape. I couldn't do any other things.
Yeah.
So I was training, preparing. 2 times I supposed to get tickets like day before and fly to US to finish my training camp, but it didn't happen. So yeah, the time goes on, and during this time I could have like 2 fights at
Yes, sir.
least. because I want to be an active fighter, not like others. They get title and they hold on
Yeah.
the title and spend money, do other stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. The career of fighter is also short. It's like nobody recognize that. It's very short career.
Let me ask you a question. When you was in Lithuania, doesn't people recognize you out there? Like, hey, it's Stanionis.
Yeah, after my last fight, everybody now knows me. And
that's,
I made history for my country. First professional boxer, world champion. So
that's good, man. And you know
nobody
what?
was, nobody did.
That's good, man. Like I like to hear that. So when you go to your hometown, people are like, hey, that's the guy. That's real
Yeah,
nice, man. What I like to say too is that with people, because this is what I like and don't like about boxing. When we have multiple titles, right? But people don't
yeah,
understand how these titles work. Let's say you get the regular title, right? This is supposed to give you a straight shot to the big guys, to the super titles, and that's why you probably was targeted. It's probably multiple guys that were looking at you. But I'm telling you right now, Staniotis, I can't say, but it's guys that didn't want to fight you. I'm telling you right now, some dudes that talk a lot that didn't want to fight you. It was an opportunity for them, but they didn't want to. Because I'm telling you, man, people looking at you like, oh, you know, Vergil Ortiz is the only one because he just wants to fight people. Come up in the ranks, and he really wants to fight people because a lot of guys are ducking you, believe it or not.
yeah.
You
That's
know,
that's why I like him. He's a tough guy and he likes the challenges also, and he wants to fight. Other fighters is just like you said, they talk big, but
yeah,
nothing. No action.
do nothing exactly. What I was saying too is that when you was telling me about having a belt itself, I think that because of you having it, it made people want to go ahead and fight you because other times they wouldn't. Because with Vergil Ortiz himself, he been going through a lot of mess too with politics. Do people don't want to fight him and things like that. And what blows my mind is that, and I don't care what nobody tells me because I know this personally. I know this personally because I talked to other promoters. Uh, a lot of fighters say no. A lot of fighters don't actually want to fight. Believe it or not, they don't want to fight. And what I hate too is that these dates for the fighters, because certain promotions it happens, these dates can never almost be filled. They can't make their mind up with a date, how it's gonna go out there, what's gonna happen, the arenas. And it's a lot of this craziness. It's not even just politics. It's the boxers themselves sometimes.
Yeah, the politics is like crazy in boxing. That's why. What the most thing you can hate about boxing is politics. The networks, the promoters, they can't make a deal, and the fighters are holding up, and they're waiting.
It's bad. Like I don't know if you know who, Gary Russell Jr.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, it's sad how his career went, man. He was fighting once or twice a year.
Yeah,
It was really bad. He had a belt. He was basically holding the belt hostage, and not really
yeah,
fighting no one. But it's good that you're fighting. But I'm telling you right now, man, if Vergil Ortiz, he wants to fight. The only reason that you're fighting, I'm telling you this right now, is because Vergil Ortiz wants to fight you and he wants that belt. If it was
yeah.
anybody else, let's say inside the 147 division, it do you understand? It'd be so rare for you to get a fight. Like the people I've been talking to inside behind the scenes in boxing, that's why I wanted to contact you. I was like, they were like, hey man, the only guy that wanted to really fight this dude is Vergil Ortiz. They want to go to take the IBF route or WBO or maybe beat Eliminator or something like that. But because you have this belt, because most times these belts are vacant or they're just sitting out there, but because you have it, this is the only reason that you're getting this fight right now. Because I'm hoping someone make this. Hopefully, more promotion see, and when you get done whooping ass, do what you gotta do. You'll get this bigger opportunity, man. 'Cause I respect that. Hopefully, you do your money right and everything going right in your career. And I wish for you success, man. You're a good dude, as I can tell. You're very respectful, and you're not on the high horse, and I respect that a lot, man. That's why I like you, dude.
You have to stay humble. Thank you for your kind words, but I think we are humans. And let's say if you are like come from zero to like big, dog or something like superstar, you still have to, go on the show, who invites, say hello to like people you have to respect
Yeah.
every human being.
Yes, sir, man. And another thing too, I hope that maybe in Lithuania or here in America. Oh, you still there? Can you notice?
Yeah.
Went black. Okay, you went black. Well, hopefully in Lithuania or America, hopefully before the boxing, because man, you take a lot of punishment. A lot of boxers take punishment. Hopefully you can invest, get some property or something, or invest in a business that can help you make money after boxing or during boxing, because there's a lot of boxers out here that I've spoken to, and they just ran through their money like crazy. Like, they run through it like crazy, because they see the checks coming in, But the bad thing is they're not fighting. So a lot of them not fighting out of nowhere. Maybe when we get off this right here, I can tell you, you know, man, because it's a lot of dudes, you know, going through a lot of troubles and financial issues because they bought the Lamborghini, they bought the mansion, but when they bought this stuff, they thought they were going to be fighting and they're. But see, when you're stuck in a corner in a hard place, that's why when you got this belt, people are like, "Oh snap, Stanionis got the belt." You know, what we're going to do because if you're stuck in a place when I don't want to fight this guy, I don't want to fight this guy, what am I going to do? I don't want to fight these three guys. What is there to do? Sit. And then now they got the Lamborghini, they got the house, they got the girls, the club, and then snap like that. Most of that stuff is gone. They're struggling, and hope for the best. Like I'll say for boxing, hope for you that you can put some money on the side. You can invest it. You can have it somewhere, lock it up somewhere. And I tell boxers all the time, throw some money into a bank or somewhere you know, and you can't touch it for about 3-4 years or more. You know, because you got to be prepared for this, man. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. All kind of stuff happened, but I didn't have enough money to do anything because it was gone. You know, people don't understand that these boxers, you know, these flights cost money. Your trainers cost money. Your camps cost money. And they have to put some money on the side so they can have a future after boxing or if something bad happens in the ring.
For sure, yeah, I see all that too. You know, young fighters, they get a little bit money, they buy, jewelry. The first thing I saw in US, they always buy jewelry and
Yes.
good car, you know. So yeah,
It's
I'm
really
investing
bad.
money. I know that, anytime you can get injury or something can happen and the sport is over, you know.
Yeah,
So
instead of teaching,
I'm
it's something
taking
you.
care of these things.
That's great, man. I tell you too, when you sit out that jury, man, I'm telling you, it's not as well. You probably know it's not as glamorous as you think it is. You know, you think they're making about this kind of money, but they're really not. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a crazy game, man. But I appreciate you
Yeah.
having you on, Stanionis. We are for a few minutes here, man. Thank you for being on. I appreciate you a lot. I hope I can come out to support your fight, support you. And where can people follow you at?
At Instagram, Eimantas Stanionis, and Facebook, same Eimantas Stanionis. Yeah.
If you can send me
And
that,
thank you for inviting me.
oh yes, sir, man. Anytime, man. You have a great one, all right?
The Undisputed Talk. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.